Jumbo, my friends. I am here at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park today to do a very fun challenge. I know not everybody likes to rope drop and get up at the crack of dawn while they're on vacation, so today we're heading to the parks a little bit later in the day to see if we can still get everything done here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Let's go! Directions that you can go. You can go to the left and head to Pandora World of Avatar. That is usually where I recommend going if you are rope dropping, but since we're not, we're actually heading in the other direction. We're gonna go check out Dinosaur, and I actually have a lightning lane, so that worked out perfectly. We're gonna head and do that, and then I'll talk a little bit more about my strategy. Is a thrilling dark ride. You're basically in a Jeep, you're traveling back through time, there's dinosaurs, there's meteors and all kinds of craziness. I will say it's not a super terrifying ride, but if you do have littles that are afraid of dark things and loud things, this may or may not be the best one to do. But this one typically has pretty low waits in the morning, which is why we're starting with Everest.
We gotta get in, grab the iguanodon, and get out before the asteroid hits. Let's roll! Not Arca. Carnotaurus. That's it! Abort mission! Abort! Abort!
Iguanodon.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself! This is it! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it!
Well, that was a rush. That ride's always really fun. I personally really like that one. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but it is a really nice, thrilling ride. It is now 10:17. I booked a lightning lane for Finding Nemo, Big Blue and Beyond, which is a fantastic show I'll tell you more about here in a bit. But our lightning lane doesn't start till 10:30, so I have a little bit of time, and it looks like Triceratops Spin doesn't have a wait right now, so let's hop on that before we head to the show. Well, that was a bust. Turns out Triceratops Spin is down, so we might come back by later. I don't know. It's honestly not my cup of tea. It is a great option if you have little kids. It's very similar to Dumbo. Basically, it's like Dumbo, but dinosaurs. So that's the best way I can describe it. So now we're gonna head to Finding Nemo. Animal Kingdom is known for having some really fantastic live shows. We're gonna see a few of them today, but we're starting off at Finding Nemo, the Big Blue and Beyond. This show was recently reimagined to have a little bit of a newer score. They've added some really cool like projection technology and all kinds of really cool stuff. This is probably one of the most advanced shows here at Disney World, I would say. It's very fun. It's great for kids. The AC is super nice. Just be sure that if you are wanting to do shows, you are making sure to check show times because they only happen at certain times of the day.
Good morning, adventurers! You're listening to the Discovery Island Rumors! Move along with us, here we go! All across this lagoon, clap along with us! Yeah, you got us! You got it, nice! Woo! Yeah.
show, I recommend going about 30 minutes early if you don't have a lightning lane. That way you can still get a pretty decent seat and you get a few extra minutes of the AC. However, since I do have a lightning lane, I have a few minutes that I can spare to check out some of the fun characters here on the Discovery River. Show in particular, I recommend, there's two, like the lower levels and the higher levels. If you can sit on the lower levels, I recommend it. You can see the actors' expressions a lot better. You feel a little bit more immersed. Honestly, there's not a bad seat in the house, but if it were me, come sit in the front row. Very cold in there, so it's a really big AC break. But now that we've done some relaxing, it's time to go scream a little bit. Let's go find that Yeti. Already, I definitely am now. That is probably the biggest thrill ride here in Animal Kingdom. Honestly, I've heard that a lot of little kids do like it, even though it is pretty thrilling. It's a scream though, I can't tell you that. It is now 11. It is 11:46. It is time for lunch, which I'm starving, so great timing. We have a little bit of a break until our next thing, which isn't until 1:30. So we are going to relax, luxuriate, eat some yummy food, maybe do an animal walking trail, and see what else there is to find this afternoon. Okay, time for lunch. I decided to go with Yeti Local Foods Cafe, which if you've watched our videos before, you know is my absolute favorite place for breakfast in Animal Kingdom, but I have not tried lunch. So I got the honey sesame chicken. It comes with rice and some veggies. Looks basic, but it looks nice and fresh and good. Tastes pretty much exactly how you would expect it to taste. It's pretty good. I think this is actually a pretty decent portion for one person. I wouldn't say that this is a shareable portion, so just be aware of that. But I think this will be perfect for me. Not too much food. Next up is the Maharajah Jungle Trek. This is one of two, well, technically three walking trails. This one is all of the like Asian-inspired, not Asian local animals. So tigers, some tropical birds, there's a Komodo dragon, there's all kinds of cool stuff in this one. This one particular one is my favorite. The theming is just stunningly beautiful. It's very quiet back here, it's very shaded. This is great if it is a busy day to come and get away from some crowds and just kind of relax for a little bit. Something to be aware for the animal walking trails is, and really any of the activities that involve animals, is a lot of those do close early. So today this trail closes at 6:30. The park doesn't close till 7. So If these are high on your list, just make sure that you're paying attention to those times and that you fit them into your schedule before they close. Unfortunately, we did not see any tigers today, but always keep your eyes peeled. Yesterday we were here and one of the tigers, if you didn't know, tigers love water. And so he like stuck his little paw in to like test and see if the water was okay. And then he just like kind of jumped in. It was very funny and it was a super fun moment, and you never know. So always keep your eyes peeled on those trails. We are ready for our next show. So again, if you're doing lightning lane, they basically let you in before the regular standby, but you don't have to get here like right at the beginning of your lightning lane time if you don't want to, but you do get better seats if you come earlier. I did have a little bit of time to stop off and grab age offers. This is their peach mango refresher, which I think is just a seasonal one. Yeah, that's fruity and delicious. It is starting to get really hot and muggy, so this is nice for a little break.
The red one is still there. Yeah. The red one is still up there.
If he wants to show off just what he does if he finds recycling around. Makes his way. I know, my paws are open. You can do it, buddy. You can do it. And yeah! All right, Alexandra, are you ready? Are we ready?
You're all set.
Countdown for liftoff. 3, 2, 1. Wait, no, Caroline.
She got it.
You got it. Do you have an extra grape on you, Mike?
No, I don't have
I
it.
don't have any more projectiles for you. Hang on,
Oh,
Adam's got it.
Adam's got it.
Projectile. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go! Yeah! Trying to move chickens out. I know, I see the other one down there. Trying to make some friends. I thought you said we're meeting a hawk. Are we not meeting a hawk now?
We are meeting a hawk.
Okay. Hey, Biscuit. Not a good idea right now. Yep, let's go. So you know how there's a circle of life? We don't like showing that because chickens and hawks aren't friends. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get that home. I'll be right back. Come on, we gotta go. Good job. Can you say hello? Hello. There we go. And you know what? They can actually introduce themselves. Before then, they're gonna call cats first. All right. That was great. Hey, what's your name? Thank you. What's your name? Gabriella. And are you Molly? That's right. All right. Molly apparently really likes calling cats today. But they do know a lot of different stuff. But you can find these birds naturally down in Central and South America. What else do you want to show off?
I love you.
I love you too. Thank you. Do you want to sing a song? Very nice. Good job.
Plus here on stage, including our feathered friends, we'd like to leave you with this one last wish.
May your hearts take flight and your spirits soar forever.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Crimson Flight show that was a wild one today. It seemed like anything and everything was going a little bit awry, but that's, I think, something that just comes with live animal performers. So they operate off of like reward systems, so they never make the animals do anything. So you never know what would happen, and that was an extra fun show today. So now, as you can see, I'm in a little bit different location. This is Rafiki's Planet Watch. So the very back of the park, kind of by Kilimanjaro Safari, you're gonna see Rafiki's Planet Watch and the Wildlife Express, which is the train that takes you over. Here, there's a few different things to do. This is one of my favorite places to take kids. There's a petting zoo, which is called the affection section. There's the animation experience, which we're gonna do here soon. And because I think that starts at 12:30, so we have like 10 minutes to get over there. And then there's some other just like things that you can experience. So let's hustle on over and pet a goat really fast, and then we're gonna go draw some stuff. Okay, here is my drawing. How do we think I did? This is like my favorite thing to do here, and if you didn't know this about me, my background is theater, costume design, but also like art and stuff too, so I love that I can come and draw a little bit because I don't do that as much as I used to. So the other part of Rafiki's Planet Watch that I love is the affection section. This is basically a petting zoo. They have goats and donkeys and pigs and all kinds of fun animals that you can come and pet. This is so great if you have little kids, but honestly, I'm an adult and I just like to pet a goat, so who doesn't like that? I really like coming here in the afternoon because it's kind of the heat of the day. A lot of this is shaded or indoors, and it's not as crowded. So I would highly recommend making some time out of your day to come and visit Rafiki's Planet Watch. I would say you could probably do most of this in about an hour, hour and a half. Obviously you can spend more time here, but depending on what you want to do. But we're gonna go pet a goat and then we're gonna head on to the next thing. The train is about to get here, but it is 3:19. Standby Skipper was able to snag me a lightning lane for Festival of the Lion King at 3:30. So it's for the 4 o'clock show. I know you're like totally tracking me. So the show is at 4 o'clock. Guests can start entering at 3:30. So for my lightning lane at 3:30, I can enter anytime between there and I don't have to wait in the line. So the train is here right now. Let's go. Always a great time, like always. It's always so good. It doesn't matter how many times I see that show. It's always so good. It is now about 4:35, so we've got several more things to do. We're not done with our day yet. There's still lots more to do, but I'm hungry and I need a snack. So let's find something to eat over in this Harambe area before we go see some more animals. My snack is acquired. This is the corn on the cob from Harambe Fruit Market. They've got a really nice like variety of like fresh snacks. So think like fruit. You can also get like chips or a Mickey pretzel or a hot dog, or you can get some corn. And this corn is delicious. It has some yummy spices. You can also get it without the spices if you just want the corn. But this is one of my favorite snacks. And it's right outside of Kilimanjaro Safari. Fingers crossed everything works out. It looks like storms might be on the way, so I know sometimes they close outdoor things, so I'm gonna try and eat my corn really fast so that we can go jump on Kilimanjaro before the rain comes. Pro tip, if you come on the safari towards the end of the, like right before it closes or like really towards the end of the night, it's usually a walk-on where it's very, very little wait, which is why I like riding it. Off of Kilimanjaro Safari, you can either exit back into the park or you can kind of take a right to Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. So kind of like the Maharajah trail that we did earlier, this is an animal walking trail. It's nice and shaded. You're going to encounter lots of animals, but the difference with this one is that this is going to be African animals, so things that you're going to see like on the savannah, whereas the other one is more Asian. Very drippy now, so I think we're gonna cut the animal trail a little short, head over to Pandora so we can go inside. Okay, I made it inside. I'm at Satu'li Canteen. I went ahead and I got dinner because I still have a little bit before my lightning lane for Navi. So I'm gonna eat some dinner. I got a kid's meal so that it's not quite so expensive. I got the cheeseburger pod. So the kids version comes with 1 pod, the adult version comes with 2. So I got the kids one so I could get some dessert because I haven't had any dessert today. So I'm gonna eat my food. I've had all this before, it's delicious. I don't need to show you, but it's delicious. I've had it all before, it's my food. And then I'm gonna go ride Navi, and then I'm gonna show you my trick to getting on Flight of Passage. One of my final tips of the day, and that's riding Flight of Passage. So for any of the Disney theme parks, you can enter the ride line up to 1 minute before park closing. My intention was to do Flight of Passage like right before park closing, but it's about 6:34 right now, and I didn't really have anything else to do, so went ahead and hopped in line. Another thing is that sometimes they do inflate the wait times right before park close. So right now it says 70 minutes, We'll see if it actually ends up being that long. The only thing is I kind of like this queue. It's really not bad. I would say this one, if you have to wait in it for about an hour, it's not too bad. There's a lot of cool things to look at in the queue, and this ride's amazing. So let's end our day with a bang. Oh, actually, before we end our day with a bang, I forgot to say, the way that you do this so that it's enjoyable is you go get yourself a little drinky drink from Pangu Pangu, because you can drink this while you're in line. You just got to be done by the time you get on the ride. Challenge accepted, am I right? So far we're looking good. We are in the first room and there's nobody in here, so I really don't think this is going to be an hour.
See me? Yes. Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage. Start scan. Great.
And that's it. That is my day here at Disney's Animal Kingdom with late entry, using Genie Plus and Skipper, and we accomplished our goal. I had a list of everything I wanted to do today, and I don't think that there was anything on that list that I didn't do, other than I totally forgot to take a picture of the tree. I would have had time to do it, I just totally forgot to do it. So, you know, do that as you will. There are a few more things in this park to do. They just weren't priorities for me today. So we'll save those for another day. But it's good to know that even if you do come late and you don't rope drop, you can still get a ton of stuff done. Also, we got on the ride at 7:15. So that was probably about, what, maybe 30, 45 minutes before we got into the pre-show. For a 70-minute wait, that's not bad. I won't say that it will be that type of line every single time at the end of the night, but a lot of times you can usually count that the line is going to be a little bit shorter. And at the very least, if you get on at the very, very end of the night, you're just going home anyway, so you might as well wait in line for a ride versus waiting in line for the bus. So that's just me. I hope you guys enjoyed following along today. If you have questions about Genie Plus, Standby Skipper, any of that fun stuff, let me know down in the comments below. But that's all I have for you guys today. Now go create your ever after.